The lack of safe truck parking has been a known crisis since the early 2000s. Drivers were talking about it, living it, and suffering because of it, but nobody in the industry was willing to do anything. It was ignored, dismissed, and treated like a driver problem instead of a national safety issue. That changed in March of 2009 when Jason Rivenberg was murdered while parked at an unsafe location. His death became the catalyst for Jason's Law and the moment the country could no longer pretend the parking shortage wasn't deadly. Hope Rivenberg led that fight with unimaginable strength, and Real Women in Trucking, led by founder and president Desiree Wood, stood with her from the very beginning. RWIT became the first organization to step up publicly to push this issue forward and to stand shoulder to shoulder with the Rivenberg family. For 17 years, RWIT has remained loyal to Jason's memory and to the Rivenberg family, continuing to sound the alarm and speak nationally about the parking crisis long before anyone in power cared to listen. Paid truck parking isn't a service. It's an industry-wide cash grab that puts drivers at risk, and drivers are done staying quiet. And here's the part the public never hears. Most company drivers don't get reimbursed for paid parking. They can't write it off on their taxes. It comes straight out of their pocket when they're already making so little. Some drivers are out here eating top ramen for their hot meals because paid parking is draining what little they take home. That's the reality behind the wheel. Today, Billy Randall and Truckers Movement for Justice Tim Exon reached out to Travel Centers of America. Not because TA is the only one monetizing parking, but because someone has to be first in line. This message is for every truck stop chain that's turned basic rest into a revenue stream. Drivers shouldn't have to pay to sleep. Drivers shouldn't have to pay to be safe. Drivers shouldn't have to pay just to exist in the industry they keep alive. Fatigue kills, the supply chain suffers, and corporate America keeps cashing in. We stand with Billy Randall. We stand with TMJ Temexon. We stand with Real Women in Trucking who were fighting this long before the industry acknowledged the crisis. We stand with every driver who's had to choose between safety and another hit to their paycheck. This is the start of a bigger fight. TA is the first door we're knocking on, but it won't be the last. This raises a question: is Congress and government agencies really about safety?